Y'all. What's up, family? Welcome to the Straight Up Poppin' Podcast. I'm Rob Genesis.
I'm your boy JJ Moss. This is episode 2.
Yeah, man, we making it happen.
Yeah, man, we're trying to stay consistent with it. Like I said in our first episode, a lot of people think podcasting is something easy. Is not as easy as you think. Like when you got to constantly come up with topics and things to talk about that's gonna that's gonna draw people to your platform. You got to really use a lot of brain power, man. So I'm glad I'm able to do it with my brother Rob. So we're gonna kick this off. We're gonna talk about Mr. Kanye West. Uh,
Man, Kanye, we thinking I might, bro. I thought he was strict, but we all know, man, the music industry ain't something just easy, and it's. I hate to say it, kind of sounds satisfying to hear Kanye. He getting fucked out of his money too, Mr. Cocky motherfucker. It's the arrogant Kanye
I
West.
wouldn't say it feel good, but I wouldn't say it's shocking either because we've seen this happen from damn near every artist, man. Like it even like came to a point where we saw the situation with Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Finding out. I'm pretty sure Wayne already had a suspicion with all the stuff that the other Cash Money artists and producers went through and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure he had a hunch. He just didn't want to believe it, but it got to a point where we had to really check on some stuff and come to find out, like shit, baby screwed him out a lot of stuff, and now that he's on his own and doing on his own thing, he finally getting what he deserves. But we're gonna talk about that whole situation on another episode because I really have a theory about that as far as the status of Wayne right now, because I
Mhm.
feel like it's not fair that basically Wayne built his whole career on Cash Money, and it's now that he's on his own, it's like he got sucked dry by the industry. Like he's not saying that he's not good as like he was or anything like that, because he's always gonna be considered as the GOAT. But is
So
it?
do you basically feel like we got the best of Lil Wayne already? It's
Yeah,
basically
we
like we're
did,
not gonna
and
get
and
any
cat.
more good one.
Yeah, and Cash Money basically got all that. It's like now that he's on his own, it's like damn, like all
It's
that
like
could.
people don't care. It seems like Wayne damn near irrelevant. But the Federal album was good, but it's gonna be hard to bring in younger fans. Of course, you're gonna have people in our age range, the 25 and ups, that
Yeah,
we know we experienced dedication. The Carter two, we did man, the drought, everything
I
pertaining to Wayne. We saw
I
their greatness,
I
but
can't feel my face with Joel, so but like I said, we're gonna
no
talk.
ceilings. He had to
Yes,
re-release it because man, look, man, young folks didn't know Weezy, man. You didn't know it, man. You
yeah,
had
you
to
had to
be
be
there. You
there.
had to be
You had to
like
be there.
you had to be outside, man.
Yeah,
You
you
had to
had
be
to be there.
outside. All everybody was bumping that joint in the hood. You couldn't go nowhere and not hear
You had to be
drought
there.
free.
But it was reported. We're gonna switch back to Kanye. It was reported
Yeah.
that Kanye did find out that Jay-Z sold the masters to his first 6 albums in order to get his masters back. Now, before I speak what I need to say, I want to know, how do you feel about that?
Man, I feel like Jay look at it like, man, that's my man's, but we fell out. I feel like he look at it as man, me and Kanye ain't fucking with each other. I gotta help my family. That's why I look at it like that. Jay looking at it where Blue and his other kids can live off this for the rest of their lives. So he probably wasn't even thinking of Kanye or had Kanye in interest of it. And honestly, I always felt like he probably treated Ye like a brother, but he wasn't initially there from the beginning anyway. Dame was always in his corner. A lot of people hate to talk about it, but we'll never hear anything about Kanye praising Dame for even giving him this opportunity. But
That's
he
true.
praised Jay like a motherfucker.
That's true. That is most definitely 100% true, my brother. How I
And,
feel.
and when you and when you think about it, Dame probably gave Kanye a lot of the game in the music industry in the first place.
And just like you said on our conversation earlier that we had off air, basically you gave me a reminder. Jay Z didn't want to even sign Kanye as a rapper. He just wanted him to be the producer.
Man, my thing is, I wonder how Kanye feeling about it. It might have been some tweets that I missed about it. How you feel about Jay doing it? But I look at it like, okay, Jay looking at it like, man, fuck personal. This is
But
business.
that's the thing about it.
Especially get the rights to your shit.
But that's the thing about it. Jay already owned the masters to it. Once he signed to Rockefeller, Kanye signed all his stuff away or whatever like that. So Jay already owned it. So it's just like he sold what was his. But how I feel about that whole situation is, it is what it is because with Kanye, I understand what he's coming from. He wanted to fight for all these artists' rights because a lot of artists like Wale and Hit Boy came out and they spoke how they felt, and no, they feel the same as Kanye because they're in those type of deals where they don't own their masters. So
Right.
how I feel about it is, I don't blame Jay and I don't blame Kanye, but my thing is this: how many times are we gonna watch this movie? And the movie I mean is how many times that we're gonna watch the same episode, we're gonna watch the same movie, we're gonna watch the same old stuff happen. The hip hop been around for 40 years, and ever since the beginning of hip hop, it's basically the business side of it has been basically fucked. It has no, it's no.
Basically, it's thick contracts that these dudes don't know how to read. They look at it as an opportunity. Look, man, there's more money than I ever had. It's getting me out the hood. There's a lot of new artists got to understand that coming in this game. You
I'm a,
got to come there with some intelligence, or you got to get a lawyer, or some of these labels want to make, might need to make these contracts a little more simplified. Because what these contracts were like 93-page contracts,
shit,
but at the
probably more than
same
that.
time, yeah, and some people don't realize this. You get in this game, you thinking, yo, I'm gonna be a rapper. I'm on blah blah blah.
Hmm.
Bruh, nobody buying album when you can just stream your whole album. You still got loyal fans that will still pay that 9.99 for your shit.
And you,
But out of that, you gotta think about how much you taking home from that. So
especially if you signed to
unless you just
360.
Drake or something, you making hits like Drake or Travis Scott or Uzi Vert or some just to name a few.
Hell, those artists not even getting their proper chops. Those artists, like, they might not come out and admit it, but those artists not even giving their proper chops. We didn't seen Lil Uzi Vert go on rants talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never heard Travis talking about it though.
It's coming. Trust me, it's coming. It's coming. When it always happens when the like the basically the I guess the sizzle in their popularity goes down. You see, we just seen this happen with Migos.
Yeah.
But
And
what up?
then even with Migos, man. They seeing this, and I wonder. I ain't trying to touch more on the Cardi situation because they going through their own private thing. But
Yeah.
who knows? Could be some frustration there with Offset that's causing a tear in the house because man, is a big issue here.
But what I wanted to say was, I'm gonna speak on that, and I'm gonna switch right back to Kanye because I want to
Mm,
say something.
yeah, go ahead.
I just hope that with Cardi and Offset, I hope that this matter can get settled in a calm way. They can co-parent, and make and the stuff that they learned in their marriage, maybe they can take those lessons to their next relationships or their next whatever, and take that into the future and like, okay, I remember this didn't work and I didn't do this, so I'm not gonna do that. So I hope it's a lesson learned for both of them. But
But you never know, bro. It still ain't all the way finalized. They still got time to work on it and
I would
decide. But
I wouldn't be surprised if it get called out. I wouldn't be surprised if it get called out.
true, true. But
But
back to Ye though, man. How I feel that how Jay did that, man. It's just don't do that to your mans, but I don't think he consider Kanye his mans anymore. Kanye just been wilding out too much. He's doing the Trump thing. He's never level headed. He tweet about Kim and then delete the shit. It's just I don't know where he at in his mind. He need to be back around his friends. He's in a space where there's a lot of people who don't really know him and get in his head.
that's true. But what I wanted to say was, the music industry, as far as hip hop, I mean, the music industry itself's been around for fucking centuries, but the hip hop has been around for 40 years, and you can go back and do your research and search that the business has never been right. For those who have never seen it, go check out the Sugar Hill Gang Unsung, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Because with that being the first international hip hop record, and it popped off like that back in what 1979,
Yeah,
and that single sold 14 million, and those dudes didn't get the credit that they deserve. The people who own the label, they basically took credit for everything, writers and everything, and they even own the name Sugar Hill. And now they're still, even in 2020, they're fighting that battle to this day because they passed everything down to their son, and their son is keeping the ownership of everything. But like I said, the business aspect of
I definitely got to check that out, man. I missed it. I
yeah,
definitely got.
so the business aspect of the music industry has never been fair to the artists. And my thing is to all you young up and coming artists, man. That's why I salute the ones who really pay attention. Like I know that it's a lot of us, or it's a lot of OGs who might get a young kids flack or like that because of the type of music they make. We don't have to be fans, but yet we still have to respect some of the business aspects because a lot of them, they own their masters, they own all their stuff. Like rest in peace to Nip, like he was preaching it. You know what I'm saying, he was getting that from the OGs like Master P and Jay Prince and Tony Draper and stuff like that. But the music industry has never been fair. And one thing I would like for people to stop doing, as far as artists, man, stop putting your trust in people. I understand
Yeah,
that, like, stop putting your destiny in someone else's hand. Like, regardless of how much you have known them, or how much you know about them, or how long you've known them, or just how close you guys are, man. Like, that still doesn't matter, man. Don't put your
they
destiny in somebody else's hands, man, because
they,
no
they
one is
feel
going.
they feel like they can trust them people, man. They ain't used to
Yeah,
trying to get somebody legal into it. They feel like, oh, this dude just trying to get paid by me. He don't really care about me. But
yeah,
you still got these guys who out there, or you got OGs in this game who can teach you something.
but
Keep your
that and
ears
that's
open.
and that's the thing about it. That's where I feel like the disconnect is with some. I wouldn't say some. It's not all. Some of the OGs and some of the youngins, like they quick to say, "Oh, you washed up, you old, you don't matter to the game no more." Of course, they matter to the game because of what they've went through the hardships, and they learned. They smarten up, and they can tell you a lot that you may not know about. But shout out to the youngins who understand and who pay attention to the OGs who really try to drop game on them, man. So.
Hey, while we hear about the youngest, man, anybody out there, y'all paying attention to a lot of new music dropping?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I gotta say this, dog. Alicia Keys' new album,
It's
whole
banging.
vibe, dog. The
It's
whole
a
vibe. I can't even lie, man. This one of them joints. Get your girl a glass of wine, chill out, vibe to it.
mm-hmm.
Taking the R&B and funk roller coaster through that.
We fell asleep to it the other night. Um, Thank you for putting me up on that because I had no idea Alicia Keys dropped the album. So appreciate that,
Bro, you
brother.
got sometimes you gotta switch up your ears, can't hear rap all the time,
That
man.
I
Go
under,
dumb down your IQ a little bit, or it's gonna be
no,
violent.
I mostly listen to podcasts or I listen to like 70s music. I've been like, or what I've been on also is a lot of African music.
Okay.
Yeah,
What?
yes, a lot of
Okay, you
African.
might have to give me on some on it, man.
And
I
what's
probably
crazy,
heard a little African music out of the Lion King soundtrack, but that's about it, dog.
what's funny is my white coworker put me on the African music.
He woke as hell, like.
He cool. He real cool. He real cool dude from Texas. So he'll send me like a screenshot or send me a link to some new African music, man. Like I'm always open and willing to listen to some new stuff, man. But
Yeah.
shout out to the youngest, man. I listened to Moneybag and Black Youngsters Project, and I
That
think
shit, man. Look, I was expecting like what was the Watch the Throne jump like Kanye and Jay Z?
but
I'm
just
thinking they just gonna kill. Man, them niggas did 5 songs together,
dope. That's
and
what
then it's like they separate projects.
I told you. That's what happened. Both of them was promoting a separate projects. They were promoting their own projects at the exact same time. They were supposed to drop the exact same day, which is the same day that their Cold Red dropped. And basically, I don't know if Gotti got in their ear. Hey, we gonna make it seem like we competing. Or won't y'all just put a? Because that's what happened with Federal Two. Because Federal Two
Yeah,
just supposed to be
it seemed it seemed rushed. I ain't like that one.
because it was just some songs Gotti already had or they had together. So we put this on there and put out Federal Two. So that's
But
exactly
if
what happened.
but if I can, but God, I gotta say too, bro, Gotti got better. That new change on off that album. Hey, got to rip it out. I don't know. He sound like a down south Jay Z or something, bro. That shit was dope as hell.
Man, this
I'm,
I know.
I get it. I get it. I give it 3.5 out of 5. That's why.
I say the same thing. But I like the fact that though they showing people like Lil Migos, Big 30. What's his name?
Uh,
Sh-
goddamn.
Shice.
Pooh Shiesty. Pooh
Yeah,
Shiesty.
yeah, yeah,
Pooh
yeah, yeah,
Shiesty.
yeah.
Gucci
I
gave him a lot of exposure.
Yeah, my little cousin put me on him. I like the fact
And
that
then
that
you gotta hear NLE Chopper and Block Boy new song.
I heard about that. I'm gonna check that out.
That shit bumping. That shit bumping.
Uh,
Trust me. And
shit.
man, I really like how Memphis doing their thing right now.
Yes. Shout out to the dude I just discovered, Big A. He from the city. He got the new single out and video out with Don Trip. He's not asking me to plug that or nothing like that. I just fuck with it real tough. I've been listening to his EP all day at work.
And
Dude was fucking bumping.
shout out to Virgos as well. He a
I was
dope
just about to say Virgos. I was
artist.
definitely
And
yes.
B.A. Barber, I recently came across him. He
Yes,
dope.
yes, 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 man. Shout out to the whole Memphis team, man. What if you're on the major or if you're on the independent out here doing your thing, man? Shout out to the whole Memphis. Motherfuckers don't want to admit it, but Memphis running this rap shit. Memphis is running this
Yeah, they
rap
are.
shit.
What other region you think everybody hit sleeping on? What other city?
Hey, now one thing I would say is a lot of people not paying attention to what's really going on with uh I say the whole East Coast because not only is it only Griselda, but it's another other people in that area like 38 Special, Shay
And he dropped
Nora, Street Justice. It's a lot of like even rest in peace to Fred the Godson because he was a part of that movement and stuff like that. Shit, it's the dude that signed to Griselda. I cannot for damn. I
talking
think
about West Side Gun.
no. Bodie James. Bodie James. Bodie James.
Buddy James dope too.
Yeah,
But
I
hold on, by the way, while we talking about music as well, man, we want to send out condolences out to Don Tripp's brother, man. He
R.I.P. to
recently died in a
Piff.
car accident.
R.I.P.
And
to Piff. R.I.P. to Piff. R.I.P. to Piff.
man, R.I.P. to Piff, man. Just send out condolences out to Don Tripp and his family, man.
Yeah, man. Much
I
love,
saw
much
I saw
condolences.
Lito's page first up.
And much prayers to the recovery of Pro Skits. He's the cameraman for Don Trip, and a lot of them. He was involved in that accident also. He survived, but he's suffered some major injuries. So I want to say blessings and much for a speedy recovery to you, my brother.
Be the recovery.
Yeah, man.
You gotta stick together as family, bro.
We got to. We
Nowadays,
got.
you don't just really see that no more.
Yeah, man. It just made me think like why why are our families so like separated these days, man? And why does it seem like once like a major part of the family like transitions, they're not no longer here, the family just like spread out. Like I never
They
like I
divided, man. Sometimes it's jealousy, man. When people should be working together, they only worry about themselves.
that is true. That is true.
Sometimes that's the thing with it. I don't know, us as black people, bro. It's just like we all be in our own business. Don't want to really spend time with anybody. It's like we go to
I
work
agree.
and we go home, go to sleep or whatever. Watch TV. Don't reach out. Don't call, see how
Yeah.
each other doing.
Yeah, cause
But
my
like I don't know, bro. It's like when last time you had a family reunion? Niggas don't have family reunions like that no
I can't remember. Like maybe it's been one and I just didn't go. But you know,
more.
cause me and my sister was talking about that. We had a conversation. She was like, just like we the last, like she was talking about us, like we're the last generation of. We basically our kids know each other and stuff like that. But you know, they don't know the generation that's under us. Like we barely know who each other kids is and stuff like that. And it's just
Gotta
just
get better
crazy.
with family, man. Sometimes you just gotta reach out to your family. Like, one day they here, next day they can be gone.
That's
You
what
be
I've been doing
sitting
lately.
up
I've
there
been
kicking yourself and be like, damn, why ain't no chicken? Just call
yeah,
your family.
that's what you know what I'm saying. That's what I've been doing lately, man. Just reaching out, man. Just simple, hey, how you doing? Like you good and stuff like that. Even if people don't do it for me, man. I just do it just to know because I just wonder how people doing, man. It's like because you don't know, like just sending someone a message. Like, I just want to check up on you, man. You just don't know how that can brighten someone's day because you don't know what that person is going through. And I can always say, man, you see a lot of people out here smiling, but we just don't know sometimes. Man, it's a lot of pain that's behind that smile.
Indeed. Anyway,
Okay.
man, I'm for to get in here and watch me some Raw.
Okay, well, hold on. Before we end this,
Yeah.
I had a question. All right,
Well,
since we both doping right now, we both smoking.
yeah.
Talk about your first time hitting a blunt, and then tell about a high experience you had. And I would do the
Oh,
same.
nigga. First time I hit a blunt, dog. I think I'm 16. Man, I remember getting high as hell and just wanting to eat everything in sight. Munch is hard. And the highs I ever been, the highest experience. First time I tried some sour diesel, bro. I hit
Woo.
that junk. Man, I could have sworn I was looking at myself sitting down. Yeah. I was like, bro, I'm looking at myself sitting down. I was high. Ew.
Oh
That was
my
the
god.
highest experience I ever had. Word to
Okay.
this man behind me.
Oh my god. Okay. My first time hitting the blunt, I was 14 years old. I never forget where I was. It was in October of 2003, 3 or 4. They was on the porch. My cousins and them. It was a bunch of them just on the porch. We just kicking and chilling and shit like that. And during this time, this one Dro was out. This one everybody was smoking Dro. And they ended up passing me the blunt. It's like shit. Like we ain't gonna tell, like we ain't gonna say nothing if you hit the blunt and like that. So I tapped it like 3 times, and all my pulls was kind of heavy, and like I didn't know I was hitting it right. Man, I like choked like a motherfucker. It's like they patted my back and shit. You all right? You need some water? Like shit, I got the water hose. Like, and I was like, fuck. And I was like, man, I had to look myself in the mirror. Like, I'm like, damn, do I look high? Because I had to go home and shit like that. I'm like, maybe, because I had like a little walk. So it was like, it took me 20 minutes to get home. Like, man, maybe I'd be all right by the time I get home. I went home panicking and shit. Like, my mom didn't even say nothing to me. But my, my, I guess, scariest high moment. All right. Me and my brother, Nikos, we was kicking it with, my Dutch.
Yeah,
This one Dutch was married, and
yeah.
we over there kicking it, and we did this almost every weekend. We go shit, drink, play the game all day, smoke, and just chill. Or me and Dutch was like listen to some beats and rap and freestyle and shit. So we over there down there the whole day, just smoking, chilling, and all that shit. I fall asleep,
Yeah.
and during this time I got some fucking flimsy ass glasses. I didn't go get no new ones, so I needed some. But I ain't gonna fall asleep. It's like 1 in the morning. I fall asleep to my glasses like fall on my face and my lens came out. My lens go deep into their caps to the point where it's like inside of the fucking cover of it, like the fucking the thread of the fucking caps. It's like that
Yeah.
motherfucker is lost. So I wake up. He like, bro, it's time for y'all to go. Like that. And this is exactly what he said. He said, y'all my niggas. I love y'all, but y'all gotta go. Shit. I gotta go to sleep. So, all right, I'm high as hell still, and but the liquor wore off, so I was good. I had to drive from after on Getwell and Barron all the way out to East Memphis of Winchester and Rains, or Hickory
Yeah.
and Rains.
Yeah.
I got one lens in my eye, one lens in my fucking glasses, one lens in my fucking glasses, and I was like, fuck.
Swerving like a motherfucker.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I had all green lights. I got there quick as fuck. It's like it's on a Saturday going to a Sunday morning in Memphis, in East Memphis. And I'm just
Pack too.
I had to get myself straight. I ain't had no music playing and nothing like that. I said, all right, I just focus on getting to the crib. I'm driving with one lens, just the right one actually. It was just the right one. I said, I got this. I just drove, didn't have no music on. I had the windows down so to wake me up and shit like that. I did sober up quick as a motherfucker. But I got there quick as hell. I had all green lights. I had no red lights. Like, I ain't gonna lie, God would meet me that day. So I was like,
Ooh.
shit. And I fucking around went to sleep and wake up to like 12 o'clock the next day, man. Like, that was one of
Goddamn.
my a funny, scary high experience.
Man, if y'all watch it to the end, man, comment your favorite. Yo, the first time you got high, your
Yes, yes. Oh
scariest moment
shit.
in the comment.
Damn. Right before we
And
close.
subscribe.
Yes. Right before we close. The new episode of Power was pretty dope. I just can't
Yeah,
wait to see what is gonna happen. We're gonna, put that in real quick before we end the show.
yeah.
But damn, Tyreek is gonna really show some. He gonna have to show them that he's really smarter than what they think he is.
Yeah, but that was pretty much a boring episode, just Tasha lying and shit.
Yeah, of course. And
We'll
not
see.
every not every
I think they're gonna
episode.
kill that, but yeah.
I think they are too. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. But all right, man. It's been another episode 2 with my boy Rob
Episode two.
Genesis,
I'm Rob Genesis.
and I'm JJ Moss, and we're gonna end it like this. Straight up.